The day I was diagnosed was a very difficult day. My family physician called and we went in to visit with her. I knew when she called me personally that I had breast cancer.
I'll just never forget the day that I was diagnosed with breast cancer.
The cancer word is the scary word.
Life or death situation, literally.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer on my 50th birthday.
Came as a complete shock.
My heart just sunk, and I just remember feeling like, again, being 29 years old when I was diagnosed, I had all these different things I was thinking about, and now I'm thinking about, am I going to make it? And is my little girl going to know her mother?
We decided to have a double mastectomy. It was a decision we made together. It was a tough decision, but with the type of cancer that I have, it was decided that was the best option.
During the first year, I had a lumpectomy, I had brachytherapy, radiation, and then I had a reconstruction surgery. Then on my 1-year anniversary, I was diagnosed with breast cancer a second time.
I found out I had an infection in my right side.
And by this time I knew that I was going to have to start with chemotherapy because the tumor in my breast was like the size of a golf ball.
But I don't think anything really prepared me for the surgery and what I was going to look like afterwards.
When I got that call that I was going to have a port put in, it was like, okay, this is real.
You wake up and now you have an expander in there, and that thing looks nothing like a boob,
Was devastated to find out that the expander had to come out. That was probably the biggest blow that I'd had other than being told I had breast cancer.
And you try to get dressed up to go do something and it ain't working.
Not only did I not have a breast, didn't have an expander, I had a hole.
Now starts the kind of getting back to your life.
It was the fact that I emotionally had not dealt with the area of what to expect when I lost my breast.
The biggest thing during that time was that I just focused on me. I didn't focus on us or our relationship. And, but I don't know that I could have.
Am I going to climb up the career ladder? Am I going to get through the single mom? All these other things. But now that I've gone through this, well, I have a new appreciation for life.
That's really hard for me. I never thought I would be 58 and single. I thought that relationship would be there till the very end of my life.
When I'm planning my wardrobe, I have to watch and make sure I have something to cover up, because my special bra goes with me everywhere because that's where my breasts are.
This is what I went to the hospital in when I was diagnosed with breast cancer.
I never thought that my identity was tied to having two breasts.
And this is what I came home in. And this is the kind of bra that I got to wear for 2 years.
This is not my look. I feel like I have this look with this short hair, but it's not who I am.
When you have a foam prosthesis on one side and expander on the other, they don't match.
If you look at me for a minute, you're gonna see this girl's lopsided.
But I had a hard time accepting myself because I still had a hard time looking in the mirror, even accepting who I was.
It's a huge difference in the shape of your body and the way your body looks and the scars that you had.
I didn't feel like a woman, and I never, ever, ever thought that would bother me, but it killed me.
It does affect your self-esteem.
I think we don't do a very good job of talking emotionally about how that's going to change us. I have now accepted who I am, but it was very difficult for a while of not having anything on my chest on one side.
And there's such a focus on women and what we're supposed to look like and what is considered beautiful and what's considered sexy.
I'm a single mommy, very important to me. I've been through a divorce and I'm a breast cancer survivor. You still want to have dinner?
Having an intimate relationship or dating someone, that's where the issues lie for me for disclosing that.
Cancer has changed totally who I am. It has changed who my husband is. I will say that we have grown closer than ever imaginable. The little things are no longer big things. Every moment is to be treasured.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to get through this. I'm going to be fine. And, you know, I'm going to get to see my children grow up. And Haley's going to know who her mommy is.
I think if you're a cancer survivor, you're never really over it. It affects you for the rest of your life. It affects the way you look at yourself. It affects your, it has changed you because you know that fear of this could be it. This could be it. And so how can you say that you would ever go back to that stage before breast cancer?
And I am really very excited to be alive and know that I have beat cancer and know that I have a great future ahead. I am Robin Seymour.
My name is Ryan Summer-Wooten.
I'm Sandy Carter.
I'm a breast cancer survivor
and a volunteer for Susan G. Komen.
And together we can make a difference for those people.